I used money we earmarked for our 6-month-old's college fund to buy back the exact 1972 Ford Bronco I owned as a teenager. When I was 17, Dad bought me a trashed Ford Bronco for $900. We rebuilt it every Saturday for 2 years. He taught me engines, patience, how to fix things. I sold it at 19 for $5,000 to pay rent. Dad helped me clean it out without complaint. 8 weeks later, he died of a heart attack at work. He was 51. I've spent 10 years believing selling that truck somehow killed him. My wife Bailey and I have a 6-month-old named Owen. Bailey teaches 2nd grade but hates it. The daycare loses Owen's bottles and messes up his schedule. She comes home crying, begging to quit. We can't afford it on my electrician's salary with her student loans. Her parents gave us $8,000 for Owen's college fund. I never opened the account. 2 weeks ago, I saw a forest green Bronco behind a body shop. Same dent on the door from when I hit a barrier in 2014. The owner said he was selling it tomorrow for $18,000. I asked to look inside. Under the dash, I felt for the 1955 penny Dad and I glued there. Still there. My actual truck. I asked if I gave him $20,000 cash now, would he sell to me? He said yes. I withdrew the $8,000 from savings, maxed 2 credit cards for $6,000, called my mom and lied that Bailey needed emergency dental work. She brought $6,000 within an hour. I bought it, had it towed to Mom's garage, went home and told Bailey I worked late. First real lie in 7 years. 4 days later, Bailey called from home. Where's the $8,000? The bank statement arrived. I drove home sick with dread. She sat at the table with Owen asleep nearby. I explained the Bronco, Dad, the penny. She stared. I begged you to help me stay home with our baby. You spent his future on nostalgia? I said it wasn't nostalgia. She picked up Owen and locked herself in the bedroom. Next morning, she packed. I'm taking Owen to my parents. I need to decide if I can stay married to someone who'd betray me like this. She left. I sat in the empty apartment feeling like I'd destroyed everything. 3 days of silence. Then Thursday, she showed up at Mom's garage. Take me to the man you bought it from. I need to understand why you destroyed our marriage for this. We drove to the body shop. The owner recognized me. Bailey said, I need to know why buying this truck was so urgent he couldn't wait one day to discuss it with me. The guy looked uncomfortable. Ma'am, I don't want trouble. Her voice broke. Our marriage is ending. Please tell me what you saw. He sighed. Your husband was shaking, white as paper. When he climbed in, he started crying. Just sat there holding the wheel. I asked if he was okay. He said his dad died right after he sold this truck. Then he told me he'd been having chest pains lately, same age his dad was. Said doctors called it stress, but he was terrified. He said if something happened to him, his boy would have something he and his dad built together. He thought he was running out of time. Bailey froze. What chest pains? I couldn't speak. She grabbed my arm. You're having chest pains and hid it? You thought you might die and stole from our baby? I tried explaining I didn't want to scare her. She started crying. Did you see a cardiologist? I said only my regular doctor who said anxiety. She made me call and schedule a cardiologist right there, then drove me to urgent care. They did an EKG, costochondritis, chest wall inflammation from overwork. Not my heart. Not dangerous. Bailey cried harder. In the parking lot, she said, you thought you'd die like your dad and didn't tell me. We face scary things together. I apologized for everything. She was quiet. We're selling the Bronco. We need that money. But first, fix one thing on it with Owen there. So someday we can tell him his dad worked on Grandpa's truck with him. I sobbed harder than I had since Dad's funeral. 3 weeks later, we sold it for $19,000. Before we did, I replaced the starter with Owen strapped to my chest while Bailey took photos. We framed one, me holding a wrench with Owen's hand touching it. It hangs in his nursery. Bailey quit teaching. We're using the money carefully while she's home with Owen. I see a therapist about the grief I never processed. Bailey comes to every doctor appointment now. No more secrets.